Hello and good afternoon everyone, I'm GCROCK, and in this video today I'm going to be announcing some changes that are coming to our community. I'm very happy to announce this. I believe they are long overdue. It's been something we've been discussing recently and we are pretty much getting it set up as we speak, and we're hoping by the end of the year we've got some new systems in place that I think a lot of people are going to like. So I want to do a video about it. We've already spoken streams, we've got a lot of changes coming. I'm making some big announcements on a 24-hour stream this month, but wanted to get this out today to highlight one change that we're doing that I think is absolutely key, and I'm quite excited about it. So stick around to watch this video if you are interested in getting raid help on the Division 2, if you are interested in being the one that helps with raids on the Division 2, and obviously if you just want to support as always, I'd really appreciate it. So don't forget to hit like and share to support this video and get it out to more people. Hit subscribe if you're new here, and yeah, before you leave the video today, make sure that you do go and click on the link to our community. It's at the top at video description. You are going to need to be in our community to see any of this that we're about to discuss today. If you want raid help, or if you want to be the one that helps with raids, you've got to be in that community. And before we do continue as well, just want to shout out to the supporters again that have become channel members. We reached 100 last week. Thank you so much. If you want to support that way, please do go and hit join from the channel homepage. I truly appreciate it. We are now on the road to 110 members. Thank you so much. So moving on with the video, and what I first want to discuss is about raids and how small of a percentage have actually completed them. Now, to do this, if we head to the PlayStation trophies list, we can actually see a percentage of people that have completed the raids, because there's a trophy for completing each raid. There'll be an achievement as well on Xbox, and I imagine on PC too. But we're just going to look at the PlayStation stats today, and I imagine it varies around about the same sort of percentage, right, across all the three platforms. So if we go to the Operation Dark Hours part of the Division 2 trophy list on the PlayStation, it'll give you the Washington Raiders trophy. Now, to get this trophy, you've got to complete Dark Hours. You just simply got to complete it. That's not getting the Eagle Bearer or anything like that. It's just for your first completion. Now, it's an ultra rare trophy. It's a silver one as well. Should definitely be gold. And it's 3.9% of players have earned it. So 3.9 is less than 4% of the Division 2 player base on PlayStation have completed the raid. That is very, very small. Now, I completed this for the first time on the 16th of June 2019. So this is over 2 years of being on the game, and only less than 4% of people have done it. So it just goes to show that it really is a minority of people that get to complete this raid. Now, moving down to Iron Horse, and he said Dark Hours again. Iron Horse has the same trophy. It's called something different, but it's called Iron Breakers, but it's the same. You get the Iron Breakers trophy here for completing Iron Horse for the very first time. Again, it's a silver trophy. It should be gold. It's an ultra rare, and only 1.1% of players have been able to complete that Iron Horse raid on PlayStation. So again, that's even less. But yeah, this came out a little bit later. I achieved my first completion on the 2nd of July 2020. So a bit over a year ago that I got that. So it's been around a year less than Dark Hours, and only just over 1% of players have completed it. It's definitely the tougher raid as well. But what these numbers show is how hard these are to complete for whatever reason. Now, people tell you they're easy. Now, the stats speak for themselves. These are hard to complete for whatever reason. And the biggest reason for me is just getting people together and get it the 8-player raids. You know, you need to get 8 people willing to learn these, willing to go through what's needed, the teamwork wise, the learning each raid and not falling out with each other, because it is difficult content, and it's hard to do. Some people are solo players as well. They find it hard enough to play with one other person. So it's an area that we in our community have really excelled in, and I want to show you a bit of what we do now. You would have seen this Discord page so many times. I'm showing it off all the times in videos and in streams or whatnot, but it truly is a wonderful place. And what we do is we pride ourselves on helping the community with tough content, and we have helped thousands and thousands of people with raids. That is no lie. Even though those percentages are so small, I'd like to think that we've had a part in at least upping that percentage by a small amount, you know, even if it's just a 0.1%. % on each of those percentages, but we really do help. And we always show the evidence of our work as a community through photos. Not only does it evidence what we do, but it gives the people that we've run something as something to remember they've run with us by as well. And we've had photos from day one, even back on the division where we used to take photos of happy masks or whatnot. But Dark Hours and Iron Horse is something we've set up teams around to help the community, and we're helping all the time. So there's two types of like raid player on the division, right? What I've learned is the player that just wants to come in, get help, get their exotics, and get out. You know, that's all they want. They don't want any more to do with the game or the raids. All they want is their exotics. So that's great. These teams help with that. You can come in into our community. You can get help with the raid for your first time clear. You can get your raid exotic, and then you never need to see us again. That's not a problem. That's absolutely fine, and we help with that. But there's another type of player, and there's a type of raid player that not only wants to complete the raid and get their exotic, but they want to give back. And there's a lot of you. We've had this challenge from day one. I'm just scrolling through the photos. You can see sort of like how many this. I'm just catching up since the last time I looked in here. We were posting every single day, but yeah, there's players that want to go further. They want their own raid teams. They want to give back, and they want to do what we do in streams every week. You know, so that's an area that I felt that we've probably let people down on, and that's an area that we are going to improve. So that's what I wanted to do today, and just let you know we're doing it in streams. Like, if we just go over to this clip I was using at the start, it's from one of our recent streams that we're doing, and it's the Division 2 building a raid team. It's the second one that I've done of these. We did one months ago, and the first one we did was very successful. And what we did is we put together 8 people that never met each other before, didn't matter what experience they had, and we built a team. And then that team goes on to then help our community. And with the first team that we created, they helped so many people. And what I've noticed with raid teams that we do create is that they don't last forever, and that's not a bad thing either. Obviously, people want to play different games. They might only be motivated to do this for a short time period or whatnot. But what I wanted to do was create a system that enables us to keep on building these raid teams. So as the raid teams filter through and they stop raiding or whatever, we've always got new raid teams coming in. So this building a raid team part 2 that we're doing right now, what I'm doing is I'm actually creating a template for our community team, our current community team that helps, and we're bringing in a new structure where our community team managers going forward are going to be responsible for building raid teams. And it's something that we've never done. We've always helped with your raids, we've always helped with your raid exotics, but we've never really actively built raid teams. Although we have done raid clinics before. Shout out to Strudel, who I think's the master of that. I used to love watching his raid clinic videos, and he did teach people to raid. And that's kind of like how we form raid teams. We just teach people can take that and form their own teams, as to say. But what we're going to do now is turn those clinics into a constant, and we're going to be teaching people and forming teams all of the time across every single platform. So if you are a player that wants to be in a raid team and give back to the community and raid every week with your team or whatnot, then, you know, our community is now going to cater for you for the very first time. It's not that we haven't catered for you before, but we haven't been dedicated to it. There's not been a consistency about it. But heading into 2022 and next year, just in time for when the division's going to be getting busy again with all of the updates, we are going to have a team in place that is actively building raid teams on a constant. There'll be people being taught the raid on raid clinics all the time. We'll be forming teams on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, and I believe it's huge for a community because it's just something that we've never done. It's never been done consistently, and I think for the people that do want to be in a team and not the one that just wants to exotic and then be done with it, but the one that wants to get more involved, wants to give back, this is a huge opportunity for you. So all you have to do if you want to be involved in this or get help, it's up to you. It doesn't matter what sort of raid person you are in a Division 2, you just need to be in our community. So make sure you click that link at the top of this video description, come and join our community. And how it works is that we will post and tag you when we're looking for people for teams. It might, for the rest of this year, it's not, you might just have to be patient because I am trying to form, as I said, I'm putting together a structure. What I'm doing now with this second raid team I'm building, I'm using as a template. once I've built this team, I'm going to be putting that template out and I'm going to be getting our managers on it. So towards the end of this year, certainly the start of 2022, look out for the tags in the community where our managers and myself are going to be tagging you and asking you, do you want to be in a raid team? If you reply to that message, we will get you in and do the best we can to form a raid team for you. And you don't even need experience. You can be experienced. All we ask is that you're respectful and that you want to commit. As long as you want to commit and you're respectful, this will work for you. I guarantee it. Anybody can raid. It's not hard. And those percentages, we want to increase them. I'm not saying we're going to get 100%, but we want to help increase those percentages even more. Because those are super low percentages of how many people have completed this raid. And if you think of those percentages are just completions, imagine how small the percentages of people that have actually got an Eagle Bearer, people have actually got a Ravenous. It's a shame. And it's one of the reasons why I think that Massive might not do a third raid, because people generally just can't do them. They, for whatever reason, getting the 8-player teams together, or whatever the reason is, not a lot of people actually get to complete them. I'd love to see a third raid personally, and I hope they do it, but you can kind of understand if they don't. But that's going to be the end of this video. I just wanted to do this today. I wanted to announce this change that is coming on the community. I think it's going to be huge. It's definitely going to be something big in 2022 that we're going to be pushing and pushing and pushing. I can't wait to see all these new raid teams form. So if that person's you, keep an eye out in the community. Look out for those posts, because we will be coming for you next year. And if you just need help with raids, we're already doing that. Make sure you're in that community. We help every single day across all 3 platforms. So keep an eye out for the posts from our teams. Well, I'm going to end it there. Thank you for watching this video today. Do remember to hit like and share to support it. Subscribe if you're new. And now we are done, go and click on that link to come and join our community. It's at the top of the video description. Until next time, thank you for watching. Have a great weekend and peace out.